Hey guys, Captain here. Today I'm bringing you another one of my LEGO Pokemon videos. Today, not much of a theme except that these are both from the Kanto region. I have two Pokemon for you. Firstly, I have Butterfree, and secondly, I have Ninetails. I don't know if I've received any requests for Butterfree, but I know Ninetails has always been a fan favorite. And I'm fairly certain I've received multiple requests for it over the years. So, I figured it's about time I build it. And with that, let's get started on the instructions. Alright, for Butterfree, let's begin with the body. As with many Pokemon builds, let's start with a trusty Travis brick. And beneath it, place two dark purple technically. Purple is a discontinued LEGO color, but two dark purple LEGO 1x1 plates. And then on two of the sides, place jumper plates in dark purple, two adjacent sides so that they cover the 1x1 plates. Now on the bottom, place another jumper plate and angle it at 45 degrees, right? You see like this? Angle it at 45 degrees. And now beneath it, place two teal round 1x1 bricks, and these will be Butterfree's legs. Now what we'll do on the front side, take teal 1x1 claw tiles and attach them to the front jumpers. These will be its hands. And take black claw tiles and attach them to the other sides of the Travis bricks. This will be where we attach the wings later. Set this down for a moment. For the head, begin with a dark purple 1x2 plate. On top of it, place dark purple 1x1 bricks with a stud on each side. Have those studs face outwards to the sides. On top of this, place a dark purple 2x2 bracket piece. And on the top side of that bracket, well, on the front facing side on the top, place a 1x2 tile in dark purple, and below that a jumper plate in dark purple. And on top of the jumper plate, place a teal 1x1 plate. I don't know if teal 1x1 tiles exist. Those would work just fine as well. On the sides here, attach translucent red dishes for the big eyes, and on top some black antenna lever pieces for its buggy antennas. And then we can attach this on top of our body from earlier so that the top stud of the Travis brick goes into the little center column in the 1x2 plate. Alright, set this down for now. Now we will build the wings. We will do this twice. So begin with a 1x1 brick in white. And there's a lot of places you could start, but I think this will be probably the easiest to go with. On the underside, sorry, I said 1x1 brick. I meant 1x2 brick in white. On the underside, beneath one of the studs, place a black 1x1 plate. Then beneath that, place a white 1x2 slope brick, inverted slope, so that the point does not have a stud on top of it, or any brick on top of it yet. Now on top of that, place a white 1x1 brick. Cover that with a black 1x2 curved slope. Attach another black 1x2 curved slope on the other side. If you have the 1x4 curved slope, that's like the whole arch, that will work just fine. And now, for the other side, beneath this curved slope, place a 1x1 plate in white. Beneath that, place a 1x2 brick in a white brick. On top of that, another one of these 1x2 black curved slopes. Beneath that, a 1x1 plate in black. Beneath that, a 1x2 inverted curved slope in black. And now, over here in this gap, fill it in with a 1x1 white brick, and this little gap here with a 1x1 white plate. And now, beneath both of these, attach some 1x2 plates in white with a segmented bar at the end. So we have two mirrored wings, and then simply attach them to Butterfree's backside. Make sure our head is angled properly. His wings are angled okay. And there we have it. Butterfree is complete. And the way the height works out is that the bottom of the wings actually is just about the same level as the bottom of the feet. So Butterfree stands up very stable when you place it on any surface. Alright, to build Ninetails, let's begin with the body, starting from the head. We will take 2 tan 1x2 plates, place them on top of each other with an overhang like this. On the back of the lower one, place a 1x1 Technic brick in tan, so that the holes are on the sides. And in those holes, stick these tan tooth plates. Now, on the front, place a translucent red stud, and in front of that, a 1x1 tan tile. And then on top of both the stud that acts as the eyes and in between the ears, place some tan cheese slopes. I'm not extremely happy with how the head turned out, but I think it's good enough. If any of you guys comes up with a better design, feel free to let me know in the comments. I experimented with a few looks, but this is the one I ultimately settled on. Anyways, set that aside for a moment. Now take a tan 1x2 slope brick and a tan inverted slope brick. Place the inverted one below the slope, and on top of the inverted one, place a 1x1 brick in tan with studs on both sides, having the studs face to the sides. And now another 1x1 brick with studs on both sides, but this time having the studs face to the front and the back. Now what we'll do is we will place a 1x2 tan plate on the front of this, set it aside for a moment, take a 1x3 plate in tan, on top place a 1x1 plate, and then a cheese slope, and then below that another cheese slope. This will act as kind of Ninetails sort of furry mane, and then this will just fit onto the back of this 1x1 brick. And on top here, place the rest of the head, and now it looks like the head is totally shaped and complete. Again, it looks a little wolfy. Ninetails supposed to be a fox, and technically foxes are also canines, but it looks a little wolfy, but I think it's fine. And then on the front here, place some 1x3 tiles in tan, and angle them slightly. We can adjust this angle later. We'll set it down for now. Now for the tail, this is the part of the build that I'm kind of the most proud of, and it's quite a posable part of the build. The rest of the body unfortunately isn't, but when I was thinking how should I build Ninetails, or a lot of times in general when I think of how do I build these Pokemon, I try to visualize, what's kind of the most distinctive part of the build and what's also the hardest part of the build, and how could I do that? And I had what I thought was a pretty great idea for the tail. So we're going to build a piece like this several times. In fact, we're going to build exactly this 3 times, and we're going to build something very similar a few more times. What you'll do is you'll start with a hinge plate, swiveling hinge plate like this in tan, and then off both ends stick a 1x3 tan tile, and then on one end place a 1x1 tan plate with the claw grip horizontal, and then off the other end this dark orange tooth plate. Like I said, we'll build that 3 times, and then we'll do something kind of similar. We'll take another one of these swivel plates, place a 1x3 tan plate on top on one side, dark orange tooth plate on the other side, and on the other side on the top place a 1x1 tan tile, a jumper plate, and below that a 1x1 plate. So what we're going to do is we're going to take one of these kind of tail segments, and below it we're going to stick the jumper plate into the underside of the claw plate. Now what we'll do is we'll take a segmented bar 1x2 plate like this. On top of it place a tan jumper plate, and then we will attach our tail segments, and the bulky one will go on this far end so this can hang off and this all fits. I did in fact create Ninetails to have all 9 tails. So we've got 4 of them accounted for here. Set this aside for a moment. Alright, now for the trickiest part of the build. Start with a 1x3 tan tile. Beneath it place a tan 1x2, another dark orange tooth. Then beneath that, place a 1x1 plate on the very underside. Take a tan corner plate and have a tan 1x3 tile stick off just one end there. And now place this underneath. On the underside, a tan 1x1 plate and another dark orange tooth. Now on top here, we're going to place a curved slope in tan. I originally intended for it to be a 1x1, but I settled on a 1x2, but I settled on a 2x2. On the underside now, place a dark orange plate. Then next to that, a 1x1 bracket piece, really in any color. I went with light gray because it doesn't stick out too much. It doesn't exist in tan, and I don't think it exists in any shades of orange. But again, just a 1x1 bracket. Now on top of this, place a 1x4 tan tile. Beneath this, place a tan corner plate. And then on the end here, another dark orange tooth. Set this aside for a moment. Now another tan swivel plate, 1x3 tile, and a dark orange 1x1. You could use another tooth. I went with a 1x1. I think it adds a little more posability to not have the points sticking out, but it's up to you. And place this on the underside here, underneath the curved slope and holding in the corner. And now we can attach this to the underside of our segmented bar 1x2 from the tail. Keep this flipped upside down for a moment. Stack up 2 tan studs and 3 tan studs, and these will act as the hind legs. Place them on the underside here, and then this all attaches to the body like so. And there we have Ninetails. All 9 tails accounted for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I hope you guys enjoyed these builds. If you did, I encourage you to leave the video a like, give me a comment, let me know what you thought, or if you have any other requests. And please do share this video with your friends. And I'll see you guys next time.